Luka comes to camp and immediately gets hurt. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't know everything about that injury, but I think they were frustrated that he had that injury, and they thought that maybe he wasn't necessarily ready for camp. After he gets that injury, he gets out of shape.
We're going into the postseason, and Luka's biggest issue has to be addressed in the offseason. He's out of shape.
One of the only guys that I've been on the team with that will play through any injury if he can get on the court. I hear stuff about him not being in shape, but if you could go in an NBA game and get 30, 15, and 10 like it's nothing, then I don't really know what shape is.
Thank you!
As I'm sure you guys know, when it comes to the NBA media, they love pushing narratives, certain talking points, and pushing lies into certain players, as well as certain teams. One of those guys, of course, being Luka Doncic. And kind of the cloud over Luka's head right now is the overall media lie that he's out of shape, not conditioned, and not taking the game seriously, even in Los Angeles.
I don't believe you.
Look, when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's not Ronnie Coleman in top-tier shape, ripped and shredded. We all get that. But saying he's fat, has gained so much weight the past couple of months, I don't see it. This narrative was built out of thin air to kind of slander Luka. And the guy really pushing this, of course, Nico Harrison and the Mavs management. As a pushing this narrative, kind of vindicated their trade, which in hindsight and even the moment, was a terrible trade.
That's terrible.
The entire Luka's fat, out of shape narrative was pushed by the Dallas Mavericks and they kicked him out of the door. And of course, since doing that, the narrative has gained light, gained prominence among the NBA media as well as fans. But of course, looking at Luka this year compared to last year, even the year before that, he doesn't look any fatter, any less in shape, any less conditioned than he was the past couple of seasons. Again, is he in top tier shape? Could he be in better shape? Of course he could. But comparing Luka right now versus Luka in prior years, he looks exactly the same.
They're the same picture.
If you ask me, the entire Luka's fat narrative is a much more sinister play by the media than many people think. As by calling Luka fat, sitting out of shape, what you're doing is pre-installing Luka Doncic as the scapegoat if LA fails. As of course, looking at ESPN, they were in love with this guy a year ago, but all of a sudden Los Angeles wearing the purple and gold, being intimidated LeBron James. They're acting like he's 400 pounds and a shell of himself.
We're going into the postseason, and Luka's biggest issue has to be addressed in the offseason. He's out of shape. He needs to lose weight.
The next day.
And Doncic's got a little mismatch here with Hartenstein. Hartenstein sticking with them. That is a tough contested shot. He gets the assignment on Doncic. Heavy pressure. Doncic pulls up, and there's two more. As Doncic wanted to get the switch. Get Dort off of him. Fires away. Doncic has got another three. That's his fifth.
And that's an eternity by NBA standards.
Wallace, great job staying down, forcing a really tough shot.
He's out of shape.
Like I said earlier, the Luka fat narrative, Luka being out of shape, it spawned out of thin air from the Dallas Mavericks. And of course the media running with this, they've gone wild. Look at this tweet right here. It says Luka Doncic in Dallas was 270 pounds. That tweet got 20.7 million views. There's no source, no link to an article, no nothing. Just someone says something, it's gospel, we believe it. And the thing is, if you keep saying something long enough, people do believe it.
But I'm talking about the now. And the now doesn't look good for Luka or the Lakers because the issues that he has to be addressed in the offseason.
The big time problem with the NBA media, they treat the audience like idiots when they media themselves have a memory of a goldfish. Luka just last year, in the exact same shape, conditioning, and what did he do in the postseason? He went absolutely nuts.
Shot clock at 7. Luka will make a move. Wants it ripped. Gobert is out there. Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it!
Remaining in this game, Luka gets through the defenders, powers up, score it! 72 for number 77.
Perfection.
Luka in Dallas back then dropping 73 compared to Luka right now, nothing has changed. The same player, the same game, the same body shape, physique, the same conditioning. What's changed is the media landscape and him being a Laker. As of course now in LA, he's under a big time microscope.
Not only yesterday did the stock market take a hit with these tariffs, but also Luca's stock took a major hit. This is a concerning issue, guys, that we've been talking about. If you're going to be a liability on the deep...
For someone like Luca, a top 5 player, I'd say top 3 player, his stock isn't rising or falling based off one game versus the Bulls in the middle of April. This guy's stock rises or falls based on the postseason. And the funny thing is that game versus the Bulls, that loss wasn't on Luka. If you wanted to push the narrative Luka Doncic was the problem, that Bulls game, it's not the game to look at.
Bulls have to hurry. Get it into Vucevic, quick pass to Williams, big shot for 3, good.
Luca's stock took a major hit.
2-point game, 9.8 left. Oh, loose ball, Diddy, the steal, wait for the lead! Yeah!
Luca's stock took a major hit.
For media figures like Jay Williams and Kendrick Perkins, I mean, they're just perched and waiting for Luka Doncic to fail and fall flat on his face. And even if Luka plays well, does dominate, and the team loses, they'll still shoehorn a narrative in Luka Doncic. He's to blame. And I'm calling it right now, April 8th. When LA does lose in the playoffs, what they're going to blame is Luka's weight and conditioning. And of course, those problems are largely non-existent and fabricated by the media.
He's out of shape.
Luca's stock took a major hit.
The next day.
Challenges Edie. 4 minutes gone by his third quarter. Shot clock down to 7. Doncic drives, draws a foul, and hits. LeBron James back in the game. Feeds Doncic up, under, and a lob for Jackson Hayes.
Luca's stock took a major hit.
So once again, to kill the Luka scapegoat narrative, look at Luka Doncic the past couple of weeks since the start of March. This guy in 18 games, 29.7 points, 8.2 assists, 8.2 boards on 44 40 and 82 splits. That is Luka Doncic since the start of March. He's 3rd in points per game, 5th in assists, 5th in boards, and 2nd in steals. If that's Luka Doncic out of shape, being fat, being lazy, I mean, honestly, I'll take that. Like we see over and over again with the media, their talking points or narratives downplaying Luka Doncic don't line up with reality, what's happening on the basketball court. As of course, Luka as of late, been dominant, Lakers' best player, most impactful player, and the reason they're winning games and competitive in the West. And if you want to talk overall value as of late, the Lakers' leaders in plus minus since March are as follows. First, Luka Doncic, plus 105. Dorian Finney-Smith, plus 82. Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, both plus 20. Vanderbilt, plus 16. Reeves, plus 14. Rui, plus 3. And LeBron, minus 33. So get that right there. Luka since start of March is a plus 105. He's the problem, he's the scapegoat. His stock is falling. LeBron James minus 33. It's crickets. That right there is absolutely damning. And here's the sad thing. If you took Luka right now in Los Angeles, traded him back to the Mavericks, he's playing the exact same way, the same impact, the same everything, they'd be pumping him up as a dark horse MVP candidate. But of course, playing in LA, he's the scapegoat, he's the problem, he's what's wrong with the team, he's holding them back. Once again, the media's narratives are totally out of whack with reality that actually happen on the court on a nightly basis. People like Jay Williams, Kendrick Perkins, they go off narratives and talking points over reality, stats, and hardcore data. So that right there is the end of the video, and like I've said time and time again, Luka this year compared to last year, he's not any fatter, any more out of shape. The only thing that's changed is his jersey. As of course playing LA, the microscope you're under is much more immense than Dallas. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.